Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monique Chantal Latoya and you're watching Mo's Agenda. And on the agenda for today, it is Vlogmas Day 23. Wow, 2 more days left, today and tomorrow. And we are doing a vision board recap. Was important for me to make because of what I had on my vision board last year, and because I did a vision board on YouTube last year. I was like, you should include, talking to myself, you should include a vision board recap of everything that was or was not obtained on for your vision last year. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do it. So today, which by the way, you guys are gonna be getting the video today as I make it, which is probably why it's late, but that's neither here nor there because it's coming out on the day it's supposed to. But yeah, I was looking at my vision board and I was like, man, I don't think I accomplished anything on my vision board. I'm looking at it and I'm getting upset and I'm like, oh wow. You need to give thanks because there are things on here that you accomplished that you looking at it the wrong way. And so I was just like, this is why I decided to look at it before, because I would have got on here and been like, man, I think I failed myself. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, girl, you did all right. I have my vision board here, if you guys remember from last year. If you don't, you could always go back and watch that video. So this is my goal, and it says addicted to success. I thought it was the perfect thing to put the vision on. So I just did my vision board a little differently last year, and I just had it up in my closet. So I just took it down for this video. So basically what we're going to do is go through what I had envisioned for myself for the year 2024 and see what I actually was able to accomplish. And if I'm keeping it for next year, I'll just leave it on there. If it's accomplished and I can take it off, I'll take it off and fill it in with something new. So as you can see, there are 8. There are 8 things that I envisioned for myself for 2024. And the first one being God. So I had realized that I wasn't where I needed to be with God. And I did not like that. I don't like that because I wouldn't say I grew up in the church, because at first I wasn't in the church and then I was in the church. But the time that I was in the church was really impactful to my life. And I felt like I lost my way when I went to college. And it all started with not wanting to wake up on Sunday. Like literally the easiest thing got me. I didn't want to wake up on Sunday. I felt free and I didn't. And then next thing you know, it's like 7, 8 years, 9 years passed. I did have a church in college though called Antioch Baptist Church that I went to. It was in Oreo. I don't remember. I went to college in Orlando. But yeah, I went there for a while. It was really good. But then I stopped going again. You know, just life getting me and doing things I don't have no business doing, and knowing that I shouldn't be doing that, and going to church is like conviction. There was all type of reasons why I just was not going to church. So I said to myself that this year I really wanted to get back to where I was with God. And in like a couple videos ago, I even said that like I've gotten to 50% and I don't like that. I need to be at 100% at any given time, because the enemy, he is strong, and when you are not on 100%, he knows it and he comes for you, and I don't like that. So anyways, what I did was I found a church home. So I feel like I started this goal, and I feel like I'm much better than I was these past couple years. So I will say that I accomplished it for the most part, but the work is never done. Let's be clear. The work is never done. It's always going to be work that needs to be done when it comes to your relationship with Christ, reading your Bible, and getting to that 100% and staying at 100%. Always charged, you know? And then the second thing I had was travel. So we started the year off traveling. We went to Puerto Rico. If you didn't watch that vlog, you go ahead and watch that vlog. We went to Puerto Rico. We took Millie to her second international trip. That's funny because the first one was DR and the second was Puerto Rico. Not we was taking her to. Anyway, so I feel like I did not get to accomplish that. I did, but I didn't. You see what I'm saying when I'm looking at it? We started off the year strong, but then I got pregnant. And I'm one of those people, when I'm pregnant, I get real paranoid, especially because I'm a little bit on the hefty, not a little bit, I'm on the chunkier side of the spectrum. So I try to make sure everything else is going good. So one of the things I don't do when I'm pregnant is travel. It raises my anxiety. I don't like to do it, so I don't do it. So we were not able to travel for all of 2024, basically, except for when we went on the trip to Puerto Rico. So technically, I sort of accomplished that goal. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this about my sort of accomplishments? But I got to be grateful. That's the whole point, which I'm going to get there at the end. So next was pray, and then I'm going to also say give thanks. So for pray, what I did was I set an alarm for 8:45 in the morning and 8:45 at night. And I kept that alarm all year, consistent. Did I pray every time those alarms went off? No. But every time I told myself to delete the alarm, since you ain't doing it, I didn't, because I wanted to remind myself every day, twice a day, that this is what I should have been doing, because this is what I told myself that I need to do. So there are some times where I just give thanks. So if it's one goal on this thing that I accomplish, is give thanks, because that's something I do every day, all day basically. I give thanks. I am grateful for where I am. Very, very grateful. I always talk about servitude, but the right word is, what is the right word? Stewardship. The right word is stewardship. And I've been saying servitude this whole time. It's like, girl, I Googled it and I'm like, this is not servitude. It's stewardship. Anyway, so I give thanks all the time because I'm very, 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 very grateful for where I am in life and the things that I was able to do this year, because only God, He put the people in place, and He put different things in place that I was able to be home while pregnant, turn myself into a stay-at-home mom, call myself retiring from finance back in February. February 28th was my last day working in finance. I call myself retiring. When I say how else could that be possible but God? But God. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take this off the list, because I don't know if I made it clear last year, but M4 was for a baby. One of my goals for this year, 2024, was to have a baby. And God made sure that happened. And when you talk about money, I retired. Okay? I retired in February. Ain't been back to work. But money been available. Bills been paid. And I'm so grateful. There was nothing but God providing, showing us different paths. My husband, thank God for my husband, okay? He has held it down, okay? Held it down. And God just showed it. Every time we was like, okay, the money's going. Money ran out. Savings done. Da-da-da. Next thing you know, something comes up. We like, oh, snap. Forgot about that. We got that. And give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. And I have been giving thanks all year, every day, all day. When I look at my baby in her bassinet sleeping at night, I'm giving thanks. This year was such a weird year for me. And you could even tell, because I'm looking at a vision board saying, nah, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. But here I am, just having to remember, this is how I've been all year, hot and cold. 50%, 100%, 50%, 100%, 75%, 10%. And the goals for next year, you guys will see. I don't have any materialistic goals. That's not a thing for me. All my goals really revolve around the physical and the mental, because that's what's important to me. I feel like if my physical and my mental are good, I'm good. Family good. Everybody good. Now, don't get me wrong. money's still a motive. I mean, the money will come if you follow God's path for you. And that's where I feel like I'm 50%, 100%, because I'm hearing him and then I'm ignoring him. I'm, listening to myself, and then myself ain't get me anywhere. Then I'm sad. Then I'm like, okay, God, da, da, da. And it's just, he's like, I said what I said, and you doing what you want to do. So, I'm actually put the money back on there, because how was I sticking this on here? Nah. It never hurts to have a little money as a goal. It never hurts. Okay, M&M. I'm keeping that on there. So that means I'm not going to exactly say what it is. But just know we did not focus on M&M this year. And I need it to be a focus of next year. And I guess I could let you guys into a little bit. M&M is just my husband and I and all the things that we want to accomplish together. So I won't get into details about what we want to accomplish together, but just know M&M, we did not focus on ourselves and what we had this year, because the pregnancy kind of took over. I'm not going to lie. It took over, and me retiring took us in a different direction. But we got goals for next year. Self-care. Why is it so hard for me to do self-care? I don't understand. You would think that would be the easiest thing to do, but it's so hard for me to do self-care. Like, I get annoyed, and then I get anxiety, like simple things. My toes. That's the first thing I looked at. I'm just like, I don't like getting my toes done anymore. I love how it looks when it's done, but it's like, it gives me anxiety when they use the little clippers on my feet, and I'm just like, don't let me bleed. Like, I just get scared that they're gonna cut me. And Lord, take away the anxiety, take away the fear, because it is not of you. But man, it's little things like that. Get my hair done, annoyed, because where we get our hair done, we gotta drive all the way to go over there, and then it's like, then I gotta sit, then I think about blow drying, and then I think about heat damage. I don't want to do, like, right now my hair has grown from the time that I did the video where I cut it, but I want my ponytail to stop right here. Like, I don't want all this trouble. My husband said my hair big, and is, but I'm okay with that. Okay, let me lose the weight, and a big chop will come. That's probably the only thing saving it from getting a big chop, is I need to lose the weight first. But why I don't lost my whole self-care. Self-care gotta stay, because I gotta work on that. I got 2 girls now. I need to lead by example. I need them to always fill their cup. Don't empty it, because I did that for years. I emptied my cup for so many different people I don't even talk to now. Emptied my cup, and I'm not doing that anymore. If there's anything I did with self-care, is I stopped emptying my cup for other people, because no one was filling it back up except God. And that's something I had to start back, remembering that he's the only one that can really fill my cup. And when he leads me to pour out into somebody else, I will, because there was a couple times this year that I did pour out into other people to help them through their journey, and it didn't leave me empty, so that's how I know it was a purpose that God put on my heart. But yeah, so self-care is staying on there. Giving thanks, I don't think I need that as a goal, because I think I proved to myself that I don't need to set a goal for that. I'm doing that anyway, regardless, because there's so many things to give thanks for. So I'm going to take that off. Pray and travel and God. We're going to keep that on there, because God is always going to be number one. And traveling, that's something I need to do. I need to do it real bad, because this year, not having travel, I went through a phase where I was like, man, I lost the travel bug altogether, because I don't like traveling while pregnant. And then towards the end of my pregnancy, travel bug came back, bit me, and did. It bit me in the butt real bad, because I've been planning the trip since I was 7 months pregnant. That's why you always hear my daughter saying, we going to Tokyo, and we going to Tokyo. So I'm excited for that, and for all the other trips we were going to take in 2025 to make up for the lack of trips in 2024, okay? So we're going to leave that travel on there. Pray, we're going to leave it on there, because I'm going to keep those alarms. I might change around the times, because I find the time might have been what was off. I eventually would get to a point where I don't need a timer, an alarm to remind me to pray, because that's the goal. That's part of the goal. Like, just praying when I feel it. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to stay on there. Self-care is staying on there. M&M is staying on there. Money is staying on there. Let me move money over here. So yeah, that's kind of the rundown of the recap. That's the recap of how my vision board went for 2024. And I wanted to do this video because, you know, like I said, when I was looking at it, I was like, man, I ain't accomplished anything. I ain't get this done. I ain't get that done. I ain't get this done. And then I had to really sit and say, oh no, girl, you're being way too hard on yourself. And there's other people that we're hard on ourselves. We're like, man, I said I was going to lose the weight. That's why I don't even put losing weight on my vision board anymore, because I'm going to either do it or not, but I'm going to do it this time. Don't worry about that. But it's just like, you know, you put so much pressure on ourselves. I feel like we are our biggest critics. I'm sure you guys have heard that before, but we ourselves can be our biggest critics. And I feel like we got to stop being hard on ourselves. You didn't get to accomplish a goal because something else happened or life happened. You know, set it as your goal for next year. Like, do it half a year. When you get to 6 months, you say, okay, where am I with this goal? How can I do better to get to it? Have I already got to it? And let's amp it up. Let's set it up one bar higher. You know, so I always say my goal on YouTube is to inspire myself while inspiring others. So I really do hope this helped somebody who set goals this year and you were struggling with them, or maybe you accomplished them and, you know, you feel good about it. I always feel good about accomplishing the goals that you set for yourself. I always say success is your version. Everybody's version of success is different. So I just wanted to really do that video because I'm like, Christmas is coming up. Let me check on my vision board and let's see who else is doing their vision board check-ins. Because, you know, come January, we all going to be doing vision boards again. If you are a vision board person, some people are not vision board people, and that's okay. Like, my husband is not a vision board person, but he will allow me to put my vision board up and occasionally look at it. So it really all depends on you and what works for you. So I just want to encourage everybody to find their journey into success, you know, whatever your version of it is, stick to it. And, you know, put God first. If you believe in God, put him first and follow him, because following yourself can be what causes problems. Okay, take it from somebody who has felt the pain of following it. What they say, when you make plans, God laugh. So just wait on him, you know, and the only way to know your purpose is to know your planner. So just get closer to your plan. And this year, he showed me again. He showed me again what he can do. And I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up my video. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, and the winner, thank you. She was first. She got it. My anniversary with my husband is December 1st. You would probably have went back to the sushi video to find the answer, because I think I said it in that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, and then there was somebody else who actually got the year. I'm like, did I say 2-year anniversary? I don't know, but I was excited that people got it, somebody got it, and I'm excited to go ahead and send out her gift. Thank you for participating. That means a lot. You don't even know. So I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, I'm going to end the video here. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and share the video. And for my oldies, you still a goodie. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure you're also liking and sharing the video and comment down below. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in one more day. Tomorrow's our last day because, you know, I don't post on Christmas for Vlogmas. So I only do 24 days of Christmas. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, Christmas Eve.